What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I have a real dilemma. Wheel dilemma. I don't know which one it is. Alright, so we went and got a couple packages that were delivered today, which was surprising. It's a Sunday, but it's a beautiful day out here in Ohio. It's like 90 degrees and sunny, so for once I actually get to take advantage of the weather. But over here in these boxes that I have over here at my shop, I want to show you guys what we got. Well, at least get it loaded. So I got me a couple big boy boxes here that I'm going to go ahead and kind of unveil for you when we get back over to the house, and I'm going to show you what we're looking at here very soon. But they're heavy, so I got to get them loaded on the truck so we can talk about them. But before we get started, I got to grab a couple tools out of the old race trailer. That's right, that's right. Give you guys an idea of the video that's coming out later this week. Y'all already know. Ooh, what's that? Why is that there? There we go. All right, so we need the 3/8 and 13/16. Got it. Perfect. This is my little to-go bag. We gotta clean up that bumper. It's getting real bad. The white car. Whew, I made a mess in here. Let's get busy. One more thing, I need a jack. I gotta get a jack and some stands. All right, YouTube, you guys know I have a couple Foxbodies here on the channel that pretty fast, make some pretty good horsepower. Got my white car here, it's a 408 stroker with a turbo, and it usually runs around on SVE 1510s in the rear with a big Hoosier, which you guys, if you watch the last video, you could see what happened to that tire, and then 17s in the front. No big deal, but I'm kind of tired of looking like a race car all the time, when my white car actually is my original street car from many years ago. There's been a lot of lessons learned in this vehicle right here, and it's just as street, if not more, than my black car. Now, those of you guys that are new to the channel, this is my black GT. It has a 363 stroker in it. That's got a T56. This has got a TKX, but I have a Magnum for this as well. Anyways, we're not getting into that. Its wheels are mainly street. I do have a set of SVE drags, just like I do on my white car for my black car, but I usually drive this on the street the most. So what are we here today? What are we doing today? It's gonna be epic. What are we gonna do today? I'm gonna take these wheels off of my black car and I'm gonna stick them on my white car and see how they look, because if you guys all know, I'm going to Chocolate Fox here in Hershey, PA coming up soon. So I need to get wheels on here because I'm not gonna drive around on drag radials. I wanna look street because I'm full interior and everything, blah, blah, blah. But the question at hand is what's in the box? Now, before we get into opening the box, I want you to know that these are the SVE Cobra Rep 17x9s in the front, and these are actually the deep dish 10.5s in the rear. And I got them to fit without tubbing. 315 35 17s. I actually got a video of a big ass tire or whatever, check it out here, of us actually mounting these on the and how we stance the car out. But I'm super curious to see what it would look like on this car. But again, we need to open these boxes to show you guys what's in the box. A couple years to order these. Again, I got them from SVE. I got these from LMR, but I think American Muscle sells the same ones. But without further ado, we will go ahead and open these up. This is the front, this is the rear. The reason why I'm opening the two staggered ones is because I'm actually going to try them on the side of each car. I don't think I can put them on the black car for now, though, because it doesn't have the proper brake fitment. So what do we got? We have a set of gloss black NVXs. Hell yeah. I've been wanting to put these on the black car for many years. 18x9 in the front, 1810. I think the NVXs will look really, really good on the black car. But the problem is, in order for 18.9s to fit on the front of my black car, I got to do the Cadillac brake conversion. And if you're wondering, if you're new to the channel, like, well, what is the Cadillac brake conversion? Got a video right here. Here's the thumbnail. Go check out we cheated the rotors in the front of this car and used spacers. As you can see here, you know, I got the spacer in here. So I got like 3-inch studs in my front of my car, well, 2.5 or whatever. For the 0304 Cobra reps, I spaced them out to where it was perfect on a Foxbody. Same in the rear. But I've always wanted the NVXs. But the cool thing is I'm pretty sure that for Chocolate Fox, I might be able to roll with my NVXs on my white car, because it's already got the complete Cobra brake conversion in the front, which is actually what's necessary to run 18.9s in the front of your Foxbody. And I got the 9-inch rear disc in the back, because I got 9-inch ends on my 8.8 here. And I'm gonna see what this looks like. We may end up keeping them on here. Now, if I mount these on the car, then I own them. That's why we're doing the front and doing the rear. They don't have tires. We're not gonna mount them on tires just yet. I just wanna make sure that they're gonna actually fit before I do anything else. I'm not gonna return them for the most part. I just wanna make sure that they actually fit. And we can get an idea what they look like. So let me go ahead and open the 1810, check it out. Now, I was gonna get them in graphite or maybe even the bronze color, just specifically for the white car, but the NVXs are what I initially wanted to go on with the black car, like forever. But if I would have got a different color, then it kind of would have killed the theme of the car, you know what I mean? So I think I made the right choice. Shout out to Tom, War Admiral 363. He really wanted me to go with graphite, and I think graphite would have looked good on the white car. But you know, white car, I'll just get the Cobra reps and drive around on drag radials. Check the 18 here. Oh yeah, baby. Now, the one thing I definitely want to check right off the bat is the back spacing. All right, so definitely have a 10-inch wheel here, and the back spacing on the 18x10 is pretty much right at the same as the Cobra reps, which is like 6 and 6.3 or something like that, which that should work really well for the. So we're gonna check that out like here in just a second. We're gonna actually take these two wheels off and put the car up on a jack stand, and then we're gonna take those two wheels off, and then I'm gonna check it. You guys can give me an idea. Comment below what you guys think, and what you guys think of which wheels look better on which car. Guys, I can't tell you how happy that makes me. I've been waiting for the put 18.9 NVXs or the Rovos, which are sold by American Muscle, same wheel, on my Black Fox for so many years. It's not even funny. But let's check out the rear fitment. Looks pretty good. Looks like even with a good tire, I'm gonna be able to clear pretty good. You can see how some of the slick kind of touches, but my little spacer pretty much gonna sit about the same exact spot as my other wheel did, the 10.5. because they had the same back spacing, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna be definitely clear. The front the same way. I could actually run the fronts the way they are. I take that back. I'm definitely gonna have to figure this out a little bit. Most likely the tire will be really close to that. So it might have a small issue in the front. I guess we'll figure it out, won't we? Putting the SN95 spindles on with the Cobra brakes will change the way that looks. So I like it. I'm gonna lower it down, see what it looks like. I know this kind of voids my warranty, but it is what it is. All right, so that's gonna look really good. I think so. The front's not as close as I had thought. Think it'll look good, boys. What do you think? All right, so now that we got the black car checked out as far as the wheels and the fitment of my 18.9 NVXs, let's see what they look like with the other two wheels I got in the box on the white car, which this makes a perfect video for somebody who hasn't done a spindle change yet, and people who have. You can get to see what they look like on each vehicle. You see what I mean? So I have done the SN95 spindle swap on my white Mustang with the Cobra brakes, which means that I should be able to not lose my cap in the front. And obviously you see that the cheater rotor does work. However, you will have to modify a cap situation. What we used to do back in the day is we used to take this thing off. I wouldn't suggest doing that. We used to hammer this down as flat as we can, but you could probably get something made just to kind of go over that, you know, to kind of set in place. I don't know, maybe not. Either way, you could still paint it black in the center and it looked pretty good too. Wow, I really like them. You can see the clearance here. Pretty much the Cobra brakes have to work on 17 plus 17 and 18-inch wheels. But look at that, boys. Wow, I really like that. This is what we're rolling to in Chocolate Fox. I'm gonna get my tire situation set up on my 18s, and my white car is gonna be rolling deep with some NVXs, which most likely will be on the black car by the time Foxtoberfest comes. But she's getting some work done to her soon that you guys will find out about. But as we're driving around the street, these are gonna be the white cars. Oh, those are badass, man. I love them. Let's see what the back looks like. I'm kind of excited to be able to drive on the street with my black or my white car this year. So it'd be kind of cool. Obviously it's kind of crazy with the 3-inch studs, but might need to run a little bit bigger of a spacer, but it looks like it's clearing just fine, you know, up there in the frame area with the tire, you know, down through here. Probably won't need to run a bigger spacer at all. That looks good, boys. What do you think? All right, guys, so I'm super excited here. Hit that comment below, let me know what you think. White car, black car. I think it looks great on both cars, but I mean, if you really look at the white car here, it just kind of gives it a little bit of life here. You know what I mean? Instead of looking like all drag racy and stuff like it's been for years. You know, it's not perfect. Car's not perfect, but these wheels will definitely make a difference for sure, especially with the other additions that I'm about to put on the back. I think you guys will like it. All right, guys, so you got a chance to see both cars with both NVXs. I like them both. I don't know which one that I actually want to go with, but I know that we're going to put them on the white car for now because they clearance a lot better, and I don't know. We'll switch them back and forth. But they got one more thing that I'm actually curious in checking out is putting the Cobra reps that I've already had on the black car on the white car, just to kind of give it an idea, see what we look like. So let me do that real quick. I'll put you on a time lapse, and we'll actually set the car down and see what it looks like. Well, I definitely like the 0304 Cobra reps on the white car. They're not terrible. They clearance the brake just fine, just like the 18s did. And the tire for the coilovers, about a half inch from hitting, so definitely dig them. They got a nice stance, but again, this is for an SN95, you know, spindle or whatever. So these will look real nice on the white car in like street form, just like the NVXs would. But you know, like I said, I want to keep those on that car. So let's see what the backs look like. See if they clear there. For being a 10.5-inch wheel, not bad. Sits pretty good. We're gonna set it down and see what it looks like. This is a rear disc, so it's a little bit different than my other black Foxbody, but it's kind of close right there on the tub, which is clearanced already. We'll go look underneath. Yeah, we're good. I got about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch there. Good enough, bros, good enough. Let's set it down and see what it looks like. Not terrible. Definitely not terrible. I like it. It's not as high in the back as I thought it was going to be, because I got to run a 28 back here when I race, but I think this is good to go here. I do think my my front's got to come up a little bit though. Just by kind of looking at this, you can kind of see how close it is right here, which is one of my concerns that I had with my street drag radials, is I was coming through the traps and those skinnies were getting up on the fenders a little bit, but it doesn't have a bad stance there. But I think that tells me right there, even for my race stance, I gotta get the front up a little bit, and I think that'll actually collapse the back just a little bit for weight transfer, enough to where this is gonna look good. But this is what it's gonna look like in street form. You know, we're not gonna drive the car, the white car, a whole lot in street form, but it's not always gonna be raced either. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It's long, had some time lapses in it, but we had the opportunity to look at 18s on a cheetah rotor and 18s on a SN95 swap front, which is a very popular, you know, brake upgrade, whatever. But you got to see that they fit either way. I'm glad for that. So I'm super excited to get some tires actually ordered. We're gonna probably go with a 255 in the front, 35/18. And of course, I'm gonna get a street drag radial for the back one as well. So if you guys enjoy the channel, if you guys enjoy me doing stuff like this, I encourage you to check out that join button below, as that's a channel membership. Channel memberships get special perks, and I talk a lot on the blog community channel, and you guys get to make decisions for the channel with us. So outside of that, I just appreciate everybody for watching. I'm a wheel guy. I like my stances, I like my cars, and I've always wanted to get these NVXs, and now that I have them, I'm super happy with them. So big thumbs up, hit that bell. See you guys soon in the next video this week. Thank you.